My name is Shinji. My family was never wealthy, and that's why I started my part-time job once I started attending high school. I work for 4 to 5 hours after school. During the weekends, I start work in the morning. My job requires heavy lifting. It's not my fault I'm starving all the time. I have to fill my stomach before going to work. I don't want to die from starvation. Yes, eating ramen after school is the best part of the day. That day, I was wolfing down my cup ramen in a park next to a convenience store. I always buy cheap ones in the supermarket. I deserve a reward from time to time. This is amazing! Just then, I saw a young girl staring at me as she walked by. Huh? She's making me feel uncomfortable. She looks like she was about 10 years old. I could tell she was from a wealthy family by her perfectly ironed school uniform. She had a heavy-looking backpack strapped on her shoulders. And this wasn't the only time this happened. She walked by whenever I was eating ramen in the park. She would stare at me in silence every time. And finally, one day...
Excuse me?
Huh?
Can you teach me about this?
Huh? About ramen?
I've never had experience eating ramen.
Seriously?
Oni-san, you seem to enjoy this so much. It makes me curious. It must be delicious. So, I bought one from the convenience store. It took a lot of courage. I'm still shaking. How do you make this ramen thing? It's like magic. I have no idea what to do.
The girl told me her name was Sora. She had an unusual passion for cup ramen. As it turns out, she was a student at a famous elementary school. I took Sora-chan back to the convenience store to get some hot water for the ramen. After that, we walked back to the park and waited for the noodles to cook. Once Sora-chan took a bite...
Wow. So this is cup ramen. A reasonable price setting. And all you have to do is pour hot water into the cup. I feel guilty for consuming such an exquisite flavor. It sinks into my taste buds. I don't think I can ever go back to a life without cup ramen.
Are the tears necessary? Sora-chan told me she had never eaten fast food or store-bought snacks. She's busy with school and after-school lessons. She's never bought food with her friends either. After that, Sora-chan thanked me numerous times before running off to cram school. Cup ramen isn't the healthiest energy source for our body, but it won't hurt to eat it once in a while. She looked so fulfilled. Thinking back on her reaction to cup ramen made me smile. I went to work in a bright mood. The day of my next shift, suddenly, a high school girl came over to stare at me. Can I help you?
Was it you? Did you feed Sora cup ramen the other day?
And you are?
I'm Sora's sister. Why would you do that to her? Our parents don't allow us to eat junk food at home.
Hey, that's not my problem. I don't see why you're so upset. Everyone has the right to eat what they want.
That's ridiculous. Everybody should stand up against their foolish desires. We should all consider the benefits and damages of each decision we make.
So you've never eaten cup ramen either?
Of course I haven't. Nothing good comes from it.
Well, how would you know it's no good if you haven't tried it?
Anyway, I came here to warn you. Stop luring my sister into the path of darkness.
I have done nothing of that sort. Here, I think it's done now. Go on, have a bite.
I will not let my temptation win.
I'll even say sorry if you don't like it.
Fine, you're so persistent. I guess I have no choice, but I'm only eating one bite.
She continued to glare at me while she took the cup ramen and chopsticks from me. Soon after... Oh?
So, this is cup ramen. I can feel flavorful odors inviting my hunger, and these noodles are so delicately perfect. Despite every bite being short-lived, they leave a long-lasting presence. The intricate fusion of the noodles and soup is just...
Now I know for sure they're sisters.
I hate to admit this. It's delicious.
Right?
Yes.
I felt proud to be the one who introduced the world of cup ramen wonders to Sora-chan and Kasumi-chan. After that, the sisters seemed to become attached to me.
Shinji Oni-san, I found cup yakisoba. How do you make this?
Oh, you have to drain the hot water before eating it.
Shinji-kun, the color of this candy changed after I mixed it. What chemical reaction is this?
I used to eat that all the time. They were interested in every product sold at the convenience store. Everything was new to them since they weren't allowed to eat them at home. Watching them enjoy kombini food put a smile on my face. Kasumi-chan, so your parents are pretty strict, huh?
Yes,
My mother is a perfectionist, and unfortunately, my father lives overseas for work. I guess she feels the pressure of having to burden everything. Her perfectionism has accelerated since my father left.
I see.
It's not just the food we eat. She decides what we wear and who we are allowed to hang out with. Sora and I both have cram school and after-school activities every day. All we do is move according to the schedule our mother has set up for us.
Oh, that's tough. I would be stressed out.
I feel guilty for betraying my mom like this, but it's not the ramen I'm here for. I enjoy spending time with you, Shinji-kun.
Huh?
Oh, forget I said that.
There wasn't much I could do for them, but I was glad I could help them in any way. However, good times never last long. One day, I was eating ramen in the park when a middle-aged woman with glasses came up to me.
So, you're the one. I heard you've been negatively influencing my children.
Uh-huh. Oh, are you Kasumi-chan's mother?
I don't want my children's bodies contaminated with poisonous foods. It's your responsibility if my daughters get sick.
They don't eat it every day. You know, taking a break once in a while never hurts.
And you even taught them how to gamble.
The game of luck ice cream?
How awful. You are luring my precious daughters down a dangerous path. I forbid you from talking to my daughters ever again.
Oh, but...
I will call the police if you don't listen to me. I will also call your school.
But, fine, okay. I couldn't find a way to get through to the sister's mother. I didn't want them to get scolded again. I decided it was time for me to back down. Suddenly, I heard a groan from behind.
Oh.
Huh?
I guess I should thank you for bringing me back home.
Are you sure you don't want to get that checked out?
Oh, it's nothing new. I took some medicine. I should be fine in a few minutes.
Are you sick or something?
It's not your concern, young man. But please, don't tell Sora and Kasumi about this.
Why?
I don't want them to worry about me. Their future depends on how they spend the next few years. They have the best teachers. They should focus on their studies. My job is to support them by being a perfect mother. It's what I live for. I can't let them see my weak side. It's unacceptable.
I have to ask, do you know why Sora-chan was so interested in eating cup ramen?
Yes. Children are always curious about what they don't know.
No, it was for you.
For me?
Sora-chan is worried about you. She sees how the life you live affects you negatively. Cup ramen is easy to make. She thought it would take some of the burden off your shoulders if she could make it. She cares about you.
Did Sora tell you that?
Yes, and I know what an excellent student Kasumi-chan is. She works hard to conquer everything that stands in her way. I'm sorry if this sounds rude, but have you ever asked her what she really wants to study?
No.
She wants to cook. She would rather help you cook in the kitchen than learn about history in cram school. And that's what she told me when we were talking before.
Kasumi.
Both of your daughters have been concerned for your well-being for a while now. They've been thinking about what to do to help you. They both love you so much. Just then, the door flew open. Kasumi-chan and Sora-chan came rushing in.
Mother, are you okay?
You two are supposed to be in lessons right now. Why are you here?
Shinji-kun called and told us what happened.
You? Why would you do that?
Well...
I can't study after hearing that you collapsed. We'll do the housework today. You need to rest, Mother. Please.
Sora.
Mother, we're grateful for everything you do for us. You work so hard every single day. Now it's our turn to help you. We don't mind eating conveni food every once in a while. We can help each other. All we want is to see you healthy and happy. I don't like seeing you stressed out. We would prefer talking and laughing with you over cup ramen.
Kasumi, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
A few days later...
Shinji-kun!
Kasumi-chan, how's your mother feeling?
She looks a lot better. She's been looking up ways to make housework easier on her.
She's researching about that?
Sora and I find it funny too. She's going to perfect cutting corners. But I think she's having fun with it. She seems relaxed and happy. It's all thanks to you, Shinji-kun. Thank you.
Nah, I didn't do anything.
Our mother has loosened her grip on us. We don't have as many after-school activities as we used to. I think Sora is out with her friends eating a hamburger or something.
I see. I remember her telling me she was craving it.
There are so many things and places I haven't experienced yet, but I'm nervous since it's all so new to me.
Hey, we can go together, if you want to.
Really? That's so sweet.
And so, Kasumi-san and I started hanging out whenever I didn't have work. Eventually, we became girlfriend and boyfriend. I can't believe I have such a pretty and clever girlfriend. I felt like the luckiest man in the world.
You're eating cup ramen? Again?
Oh, it's been a while.
Now that you are dating my precious daughter, you will have to start eating healthier, young man. How do you plan to protect Kasumi with a body full of junk food? I made you an obento. It has all the nutrients you need. Eat this instead.
I appreciate it. I'm not sure why Kasumi's mother freaks me out a little, but I hope we get along, for Kasumi's sake.
What did you think of today's episode? Please come back tomorrow for more. Thanks for watching. Bye!